This recording will be a reflection on the environmental movement piece. This scene was my main scene which I was in. With a group, I had to create a movement piece that linked to the environment and climate change. First, I had to do research and look up facts and statistics about climate change and the environment. A lot of the information that I found out was very surprising and quite shocking. It was scary to understand that a lot of things that are here now are most likely not going to be here in a couple of years if humans carry on the way that we are. When creating this movement piece, at first we wasn't quite sure what we was gonna do. But then as we started to look at the facts and try and link the facts to an action, it started to flow really, really well. It took us around 2 lessons to actually create the dance piece, which surprisingly was quick. Because we had created the dance so quickly, Emma was able to give us loads of feedback on what we needed to do. Emma told us that we needed to add dynamics, we needed more levels, we needed to think about the placement of our bodies and where we're positioning our bodies, and also think about our intention and emotion when doing the dance. In the beginning of the dance, we walk onto the stage. Emma told us that when we walk onto the stage, we need to have a straight forward focus. Either have your eye pinpointed on something or someone, or just keep your glance in front of you. She then went on to explain that the next couple of moves that we do was missing something. In the end, she decided to create a cluster using all of us and made a really interesting shape. This shape represented the pressure of pollution on the earth. Once we got into this space, we realized that our dance couldn't be placed in the middle and that we had to move it more to the side. Lucy created a projection that would be running while we was doing the dance, and it was really nice to see that the projection flowed with what our movements were doing. Each time we did a move, the projection would always change with us, and this wasn't even planned, but it was really good to see. Changing the positions of the dance actually made the dance a lot more interesting than what we had before. Before, the dance was very focused on the middle of the stage, but after having the projection, we ended up spreading out our movement piece, and this not only helped us but it also helped the audience because we had split, it allowed the audience on the sides to be involved in our movement piece too. I feel by doing this movement piece, I have learned a lot about climate change and the environment, and also the impact of movement when it comes to telling a story. By doing this movement piece, it was a lot better than us just shouting facts at the audience and telling them about what's happening to the earth, but it was more visual, and they was able to use their imagination and create what they could see linking the projection and our movement piece together. I would say my strengths for the movement piece was helping to produce ideas and helping to produce movements when creating the piece. And I'd say my weakness would have to be when we separated the dance and made it split on the stage. At times I forgot that we had done that, and I would end up trying to come back as an ensemble.